All right, I'm here today with head swimming and diving coach Wally Morton as the team just finished concluding up the 2012-2013 season this past week with a banquet. Coach, this past season very successful both in and out of the pool, in the Horizon League. The men were able to win the championship, women were able to come in second. What were your highlights from this record-breaking year?
Well, first of all, we had a number of school records. I believe we had 11 school records, including a couple of relays. The last relay that we set was the 400 medley relay, and we had just a number of great performances in terms of the school records. In terms of our dual meet competition, we were undefeated in conference dual meet competition this year. We had a tremendous meet against University of Illinois Chicago, where we had to get up very, very early in the morning, about 5:30 in the morning, get on a bus, go through a blizzard, get there, swim them. Two dramatic wins, the women winning in the final relay. And then, of course, we had a magical conference meet. The only thing that would have made it better is if the women would have won, but they had a chance to win in the last relay. And so by any measure, we had a fantastic year of competition. On another note, we had a couple of things that we did this year that really brought the team together. We went to the University of Notre Dame Dennis Stark relays, and we had a camping trip right after that, where we went to a state lodge and had a campfire and so forth, which kind of brought the team together. Went down to the Cayman Islands. We also went to Texas, by the way, with our very best swimmers to the USA Winter Nationals. Then we went to the Cayman Islands for our training trip, which was an incredibly magical trip. They worked very hard, and when they weren't working, they were also swimming, because they were snorkeling and looking at stingrays and all the other aquatic creatures in the water. Just had a magical, magical year and magical training trip. We came back from that training trip and really prepared us well for the conference championship in Chicago. So overall, just a fantastic year in swimming for the Cleveland State University swimming and diving team.
And you guys officially concluded up this campaign this past Saturday with the end of the year banquet. Talk a little bit about that, and maybe who are some individuals that you were able to recognize?
Well, we honored our outstanding swimmers and divers of the year. Our outstanding newcomer goes to someone, we say newcomer because sometimes it's not a freshman. Maybe it's somebody that comes in as a transfer or something like that. But our outstanding newcomers were both freshmen. One was Danny Roberts, who just had a spectacular year in diving. Came to us from Pennsylvania, and from Fairview, Pennsylvania. And the other one, Al Shalito, who's from Christchurch, New Zealand. I'm sorry, it wasn't Al. It was actually on the women's side. We're talking about the women now. It was Jody Turk, who is from Painesville Township in Ohio, just outside of Cleveland. And she was a distance swimmer and did a fantastic job. Our most improved upperclassman was Al from Christchurch, and I was going ahead of myself. On the women's side, a senior, and it's very unusual, most improved would be a senior, but Jamie Fools was so dedicated and made so much tremendous progress between her junior and senior year. It was absolutely inspiring. And then our best dual meet performer was Al Shalito again. I'm not doing this off the top of my head. It's Barry Thompson, who was incredible in winning events that we needed to win in order to win meets throughout the season. And on the women's side, it was Alice Somerville, who's from New Zealand, from the South Island of New Zealand. And our most outstanding award for the most outstanding performer, swimmer, or diver was Alexandra Johansson on the women's side. She won 2 events and got second in her 3rd event, and were on top 3 relays in every one of the other relays that she participated in, one of the relays winning. And on the men's side, Al Shalito. Al was just consistent throughout the season, and Al was picked as the Horizon League Swimmer of the Year. not just for our team, but for all teams. So these are some incredible performers that we've had.
All right, Coach, and then just once again, as the season winds down, any final thoughts on this impressive group?
Well, we're really proud of our community service that we do. We did for Kids Kicking Cancer. We work with some of the local correctional institutes and mentoring and tutoring for people who are incarcerated, some of them for a lifetime, that they have life sentences. Working with the homeless, working at food kitchens, and helping out and organizing the Special Olympics bowling that SAC did, and on and on and on. We did a clinic down in the Cayman Islands for all the local children, the younger children there, which I was really proud of. And on an academic side, I think we're the most, well, I don't know about most, but let's put it this way. We are one of the top teams in the nation academically. Our women were 6th in the nation. They were 2 100s of the best of the best. And 60% of our women's team are juniors and seniors, and most of them are in engineering, nursing, and accounting. To have a 3.46 cumulative GPA is nothing less than sensational. On the men's side, they were also academic All-Americans with over a 3.0 as presented by the College Swim Coaches Association. So we had a great year, very pleased with the year, and looking forward to next year. It's even going to be better.
All right, Coach, congratulations on the great season.
Thank you.